Okay, guys, one more book for today. This is called Swashby and the Sea. This is written by Beth Ferry and illustrated by Juana Martinez Neal. I love the pictures in this book. And what's kind of cool is I want to show you something. This name, Ashby, used to be my name before I got married to Papa. To Pa, I guess we should say. So see if you can, that's kind of a cool thing, but then there's somebody else I wonder if this book reminds you of, okay? Here we go, Swashby and the Sea, or Swashby, I don't know how to say it. That big wave. Captain Swashby loved the sea. The sea and he had been friends for a long, long time. She knew him in and out, up and down, and better than anyone. So when Swashby retired, it was to a small house, on a small beach, as close to the sea as he could be. Whenever he needed something, the sea provided exactly the right thing at exactly the right time. Life was just the way Swashby liked it, salty and sandy and serene, until squeaks and squeals sprang from the empty house next door, which was no longer empty. It had been commandeered by a girl and her granny who planted umbrellas, scattered beach chairs, and boarded Swashby's deck without permission. Oh no, he's being invaded. Swashby battened down the hatches, hid when the doorbell rang, and fed their oatmeal cookies to the gulls. He didn't need neighbors. He didn't want neighbors. Neighbors were noisy, a nuisance, and annoying. So in return, he left a message written clearly in the sand. The message says, "No trespassing," which the sea fiddled with just a little bit. Let's see what the sea does to his message. Uh-oh. What does it say now? Sing. It washed out some of the letters. Sing, the girl read, and she did just that. She sang every song she knew while dancing up and down Swashby's deck. La, 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 la. What now? She asked. So now vanish. See, now vanish, Swashby wrote later that evening, adding a starfish exclamation point. See the starfish that he put? Exclamation point. And the sea fiddled just a little. What's the sea going to do to his message now? You know how waves come in and they wash the sand away? What is it going to do to his message? Ish, the girl read, picking up the starfish, and did just that. She closed her eyes and began, "I wish—" No, Swashby interrupted, stomping down the steps. "If you mean to make a starfish wish, you must say this: Starfish, back to waves so blue, the sea will see a wish come true." "How lovely," Granny said. "We wish you'd come for a cup of tea, Mr. Swashby." See how the waves made the message different? But Swashby wished to be left alone, so he grumbled and mumbled and hurried inside. He didn't need tea. He didn't want tea. Tea was civilized, friendly, neighborly. What he needed was a new message. He wrote firmly in the sand, "Please go away." And once again, the sea fiddled just a little bit. So the wave comes in and washes some letters. And what does it say now? Pull A. Play, the girl sounded out, and did just that with Swashby's shells and stones, with his buckets and shovels, but her towers kept falling. Barnacle bottoms, Swashby muttered, marching out. You're doing it all wrong. You must not use the sun-baked sand. It's the sea sand does the trick. And he showed her how to dig for the wet sand below. Whoa, look at that sandcastle. But Swashby was gone. Before long, amazing sculptures decorated the beach. It's the clamshells you should be using, Swashby called from inside. Come play, Mr. Swashby, the girl called back. Swashbys don't play, he answered, banging the shutters. Wow, that's an amazing castle, isn't it? So the sea decided to meddle more than just a little. She inched her way up the sand and tickled the girl's toes. She nibbled on the sculptures and slurped away the bucket. The girl tried to grab it, but look at me, the girl crawled. Look at her, Granny gasped. Oh dear, look at her. Granny hurried to the water's edge, but what's happening? The water has got the girl, doesn't it? Swashby was already there. He's diving in the water to save her. What are you up to, you great salty imp? He asked, scooping up the girl in the bucket. With a great big wave, the sea delivered the pair back to the shore. And there was no stopping the laughing and thanking and hugging that was Swashby's reward. I see what you did, he whispered to the sea as he was whisked away to celebrate. After that, it was easy for Swashby to have tea with the girl and her granny, and ice cream, and lobster, and s'mores on the beach. It was easy for him to share his special sea glass. It was even easy for him to see that neighbors could be fun, and friends, and family. He looks happy now, doesn't he? And when he had a moment to himself, Swashby carved a heartfelt message for the sea. Thank ye, friend. Which the sea fiddled with just a little bit. What's the message? The end. Look at that cute little crab. I like that story. Did it remind you of anyone? I kind of think part of him is my dad. His name was Wayne Ashby, or Papa. And part of him is Pa, I think. What do you think? I love you. Bye.